Hello everybody, we are back with another one. This is me versus Dave. He's a good guy. I apologize for the video quality on this. It really does look like I recorded it on a 1997 cell phone. But I was recording it I was live streaming it through TikTok and then pulling the video from there. And I've learned that's a bad idea. So I won't be doing that anymore. I'll be dual recording, one live stream and then one for the recording to have better quality from now on. Learn my lesson on that. But so we get right into this. I won the lag. He's a good shooter. And since we've played this, and this is how I like to break, it's just right straight through, aiming at the center of that rear ball. And that is a funky effect on that one ball. But like I said, my future videos will be much cleaner, and we'll make sure of that. All right, so you can see here he's hooked to the one ball. Can't shoot that. Can't really go down table. A lot of traffic that way. So he's got either a 2-rail there or the 1-rail he tried. Just came up a little short. So probably put too much English, or he hit the point, one of the two. It'll cause you to change your angle a lot. So I'm looking to just get about that level out on that to shoot this 2-ball. So right on the line, I just overhit it. We get a little too excited sometimes. So that's what I'm thinking. I could cut it down here. I could play a safe if I want to, but that's about the angle I'd be looking at doing if I shoot it down there. Use a little bit of inside English and pull back to have the 3 in the same pocket, potentially. And apparently somebody's around the table messing with this camera, and I don't like it. So I think I was trying to get behind that 8-ball. Whatever it was, don't duplicate that. That was bad. So, oh yeah. So I made a ball. Made the 1 ball. All right. And so if I shoot it that way and pull it back for the 3, see, I got my line right. I just, yeah, didn't get that right. So I'm trying for the carom here. I missed that. Luckily, there's a lot of traffic down there I could hide behind. Wish I could say that one was on purpose, because I would take that. I know it's a pretty easy hit. But here we go again. If we look at the lines that we got, our 9-ball will go right in that pocket if I just come off of the bottom of that 3 and contact it like that. And there we go. Just like that. That's 1 game down. And a whole 4 points in 2 innings. It's not terrible, but keeps me at the table. I tried to cut out as many of these racking as I could. I forgot the first one though, so we just gotta watch them rack this one time, I think. And I don't know which overlay I'm using that's causing these balls to be borderline psychedelic, but it's weird. So I tried doing, the teleprompter or telestrator type stuff on my tablet first, because it wasn't doing this, and now it's doing it here. Okay, so nothing falls here. So I've left him. He's got a straight shot right down there. The only question would be, how does he get to the 2-ball? Depends on his English, and he shot that pretty well, just not quite hard enough. And caroms that 8 ball, which is a good shot. Now he's right here where he'll bump right into that 6, get shaped for the 3. So he's a pretty quick shooter. And then he held that nice for the 4. And if I like going this way inside English to get back, or to go around up table, but not that way, because doesn't leave you anything. Now he's pretty straight in the side. Just put the wrong one in the side. And TikTok does those little glitches like that right there. I did not rewind that to focus on his shame and missing and pause it there. TikTok does that sometimes. So right there, he pulled ahead, got the lead, and that was about to go the wrong way. So if we come straight off the rail over here, we got a nice shot on the 6. There we go. So now we make 6 straight up off that line. I like when my lines are right. Doesn't happen enough. And then there you go, right there. And he gives me the 9 ball. Now, I don't particularly like giving a ball like that. I was told a long time ago by a good player, make them shoot everything. And it's some of the best advice you can give somebody is just make them shoot. Anybody can miss at any time. You don't know. It could be you. I've missed so many straight in shots. Yeah, see, I had to cut that. I was waiting on somebody. All right, anything. Nothing. So yet again, my breaks, they were going good for a while, and here lately, see, I would just play a little tic tac right there and split the 3 ball, 1 ball on one side and cue ball on the other. That's the way I would shoot that. Now he's hooked me, so I've got to go rail first, and I was hoping to hide behind something, but I hid behind nothing. Nothing. So now if he hits that, he should come around bumping that 5. And that'll leave you a shot on the 2. If you hit it too hard, it can bump you right back out. So you want to play the speed right. And there he goes, right there. Good hit into it. Now he's got the 2 ball, and he should come up through there. And not quite hard enough to get that bump to knock the 4 out of the way. But said he's still within 2 points of me. That's kind of the way I'd probably do it. Come off the point first. Try to be a little more high percentage on hitting it, because if I go a little wide, I hit it on the way over. If I hit a little shallow, I hit it on the way back out. So that's just another inning there. And that's where I'm trying to roll up to. I come a little short. Well, that did pop up on there, didn't it? Okay, I held that nice. Got my 5 ball. And then just love when people can't leave a camera alone. So it's not exactly what I wanted, but it works. So I can either cut it in the side, or I can take it all the way up table. And I chose to go there. See that cut out my pocket. And you can't see the pocket up on that end. So this is all you need to do here. Just stun it out and back. Nice shot there. If you make it. And I didn't. I missed that shot. Just rattled it. There we go. Even further off. Okay, that's one of those. He hit it with speed. You're not sure where it's going to go after that. You need to be careful about hitting it that way. So remember, always have a plan before you execute. Just you could be wrong, but make sure you got a plan. Okay, so I wanted to stay in that area, and I went right outside of it. Here, I've misjudged the true angle, so it is not that way. It's actually the other way. So all these lines are wrong. It was a terrible guess. I got that. Let's see there. It's not what I was looking at, but got me up there. I love to say that's close enough, but that's not. It's not where you want to be. You want to be much better positioned than that. So instead of trying that cut I drew out there, I did this, and I think that was a much better shot. Because it's a tester, and you can kick at it like he's doing, or you can bank it. I prefer the banking it because the kick tends to sell out more, and I don't much care for selling out anymore. I've done enough of that in my life. So do I make this shot? That's a good question. Should go on that line right there if I hit it right. Wiped its feet. It did. So here we are, 17 to 7. And still dry break. I got phantom lines everywhere. Shoots there, comes back for the 2, but scratches. That would have been good shape if he'd have hit the rail there. He would have managed to pull it back the way on the side he needs. Now here, if I just stop it, I can either do the 3-9 or I can try to cheat by the 9. But when you're talking about APA and it's by points, control the table. So if it's everything else is even a little iffy, just take the combo. You get the break. Just break better than what I've been doing. That's what I suggest, because you're not going to hold point advantages if you continue breaking the way I've been breaking. Okay, so that's dead. I get that one. And then combo in the 9. So there we're at 20. So I had, we'll call it a good run of good luck, because that's really what it is. And did not get that where I wanted. I know we're going to fix that in a minute, so we'll leave that. But I did finally make a ball and break at least. So his plan was to tie it up and gave me ball in hand, which isn't a terrible plan. Did leave me a shot at the 1. If I wanted it, I could shoot it this way. But I didn't like getting on the 2 without disturbing anything or overrunning it and getting out of line. So I just tucked the safety right there instead to make it harder on him. So that way I could get a better shot with more stuff in the open at that point. Okay, so he got me here. He left me without a shot. He put me right on that 7 ball. So I've got to decide what to do here. And I don't have a clue what I decided. I don't think I knew then, if you look at me. Like I say, I always have a plan. Sometimes, yeah, I drew me a question mark right there. I don't know what I'm doing there. I mean, I believe I was looking at the 1 off of the 5 as a possibility, but that's not there. If I remember correctly, I tried to tuck it behind the 2, maybe? No, I don't know what I did there. It's not advisable. So he comes back and he's got where he can hit the 1. I think he was trying the 9. Sorry about that. I meant to mute it. I didn't get it. So I played a defense there. And if you come in 1 rail with English there, that's pretty good. And he goes, looks like he's going 2 rails, which is also good. Just got to make sure you know your 2 rail angle. Very easy to miss if you just get down and fire at it. So what I'm looking at here is the 1 off of the 3 into the side, and it'll open everything up. But this happens quite differently than what I was expecting. It went in there, but all that went and rolled a different way than I thought it would. And then I just got down and didn't make that ball. So it's looking like the 8 ball is what I made on the break. And he just fired that thing in there and made it. Made it look easy. So I'm looking at, he cut it there. That's what he tried. It's really all I saw because the corner looked like it was blocked. So now he's left me. I can shoot it all the way down, or I can cross bank it. So I chose that way and missed it terribly. Now I got where I was looking at with the cue ball, so it's kind of a 2-way shot. I would have much rather have made the 3, and because you never know what's going to happen. So he went pretty firm on the kick, and I thought I was going to go that way, but I got to 7. It did give me probably better shape on the 4 than I would have had otherwise, though. So I can shoot it all the way up and just stay right down here for the 5. So that's 4 ball, and then just pull straight out, maybe a little backwards. Gets me good on the 6. And then I can do that way off of the 6 ball. Or I can miss 6 ball. I mean, whichever you prefer. Choice is yours. I really didn't like that, so I'm thinking I might bank it. And he was going for a defense. He almost got me. Almost. So I am 1/3 of the way there. All right, that'll be a shot that helps. 6 ball down. And I should do that way, or I can do 2 rails around. As long as I get up above it. But then I've got to make this shot, so made it. All right, so oops. There we go. I don't know. I think I got that messed up somewhere. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I made the 1 ball, 2 still there. 4, 6, 7, and 8 are there. So I made the 1, 3, and the 5. So finally had a good break. Go around 2 rails for the 4. And then, oh yeah. I was like, this is looking like a good break and run. And then I did that. It's a good shot. Just let it roll up. Nothing special. If you hit that with center ball, you're going to generally get better. That's 7 and 8 and 9. There we go. I think I'm right now. We're going to see. All right. He's got the dry break going now. So I can do that, or I can play safety. That's pretty much my choices. It was a little different. I wanted it to be down there, but I didn't, I wasn't sure what the one ball was going to hit, but I wanted it to hit something. I just didn't know what it was going to hit. All right, so we missed that. Should just pull straight back and get, right up through there. It's one ball. Got good shape on the 2. Got the 3 on the side. And I just got to let it roll up. Or, better yet, don't hit that. Do this. I didn't think about that when I was looking at it, but it was there. So now come around. Yep, just like so for the 5 ball. Got a somewhat of a fortunate bounce there. Or bump, not bounce. But I've still got to make a tough shot on the 5. Or say, don't worry about it and play defense. So I'm with the defense, which I like. I'm glad I did it. See, this was last session, so going back to look how many innings we ended up with. So he made the 5 ball, but no love. He scratched on it, and that's not going to be good because he's given me a shot. So I got similar to what I drew there. I went a different way. I've started, using the rails a lot more, and that's really benefited me. So now, off of the bottom of there, just come out 1 rail. So 6 ball, 7 ball, and 8 ball. And then we make the 9 ball here, just like that. So I like the 2 rails around from that side pocket shot because you're really not forcing it. You really have to trust, hey, I made a ball. Just the wrong one. All right, so I made a good shot on the 1. Combo that. Good speed, left himself shape on it. So if you come thin, you go right out there, shoot your 3 ball in the side pocket. You don't want to hit this hard, because then you overrun. If you'd hit that a little softer, you could have stayed down underneath. So that's his 2 ball. he did make a nice shot on the 3 and gave himself shape on the 4. So he pulled it back in line. So just because you got out of line doesn't mean you can't fix it. But don't give up everything. You shoot that softer. Oh, he didn't make the 4 ball. 4 ball's still there. It's the 7 ball. So there we go. I get the 4. I shouldn't have left this cut, but it does give me natural path around. So that's helpful. Don't panic when you get the shots like that. Look at the path. The path is going to get you back where you want to be a good bit of the time. And then here, just get it back over to that rail. And then all you got is a straight in shot on the 9 ball, which sometimes can be tough. So make sure you can make these shots. I say that because I could have missed that shot. I can't remember. Very easily could have missed it. So he let me jump up pretty good on him. 47-18 here. Well, we've played a few defenses, and he went for it. So he leaves me really nothing. All I can do here is the defense, unless I bank the 1 onto the 9, which looks like that's what I was trying. And a 4 ball helped me out. So 2 more points. I can't argue with that. A little luck never hurt, right? And it keeps me at the table. Whatever ball that was, it fired in. 7 ball? Yeah. So 7 ball down. I have a carom to the 2 or a combo. I went with the carom. So 2 balls down. Now I've got the 1 ball straight in with the 3 ball back up here. And I was just trying to force it somewhere. And it looks like it worked right now. Yep, there you go. Now I got a 4 ball in the side. Nice and soft. Or go down. And there you go. Bring it right back up like that. And, don't quite get your position on the 5, so it all looks good until it didn't. So now I've got to go all around the world. Forgot to edit that out. Somebody tried calling me right then. So we're going to do this again around the world. And you can say I got there. But I didn't want to force anything, so I just played the defense, And so many times in the past, I would have just kept trying to run out instead of taking that easy safety sitting right in front of you to get yourself back to the table, And here you go. All I got to do is keep that in the area. And then I shoot the 8 and come like that. Or I could go 2 rails around the 9. Or I could try that strategy I do a lot where I just miss the ball. Once again, not a sound strategy, but I do it. See, he fooled me there. I thought he was going to go up table with it. So he's got the 8, just got the 9 left. And down it goes. So we start seeing a little more of what he can do here. So we got the 3 ball down. No real shot on the 1. I should have looked at this again before I just went to final edit here. I could have taken some of these mistakes out. So you can go around. See, he's looking to come in that way on the one, but where he's shooting, he's going to be about that short. So he had the right idea about how to get there. He just didn't get the angle right on that first rail. So I'm looking at, what to do here, and then here's what you want. What you really want to do is, there's stuff there, but you're gonna have to force something off of the first shot. So why just hide that thing? Uh, there's no reason to go for it all on that first shot. That's tied up. You only have one pocket you can shoot it in. Two ball is out towards the middle of the table, but if you don't get your angle just right, then that four ball becomes tough, and because it only has so many pockets. And you made a good hit on that, but you did leave it out there. So now I can, I've got to go for it, but it's going to put me on a better side of the two than what I had a while ago, or so I thought. You have to execute properly. So here we go. TikTok showing you again what happened. And so here I am. I can cut that two right there, and I can push in and move this stuff just enough to where it's not a jumbled mess anymore. And four ball went the direction I thought it would, but see, I would have had a tough shot on it. I didn't get everything I wanted, especially the making of the shot. I didn't get that. Oh, but I did make the one. All right, he drops the two ball. He's got shape on the four to come right out nice for the five, just like that. Or you can stun it down. I like going out. It keeps you in line for the next shot longer. And just stop this thing, basically. Yep, just like that. That's workable in the situation. Keeps you on a good angle there. Just to come right up one rail up towards the seven, like that. And then now all he has to do is just basically stop it, or you can pull it back a little bit. But you got to be careful there because it's easy to go too much. And then you've pulled it way too far and you're on the wrong side of it. Good shot on the 8. And 9. Boom, there you go. See? He's waking up. This is how he can shoot. I don't think I clicked for the 9 ball. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Didn't make anything. So just an inning. Got the 1 ball there. Now the 3 balls over here, so I can try to get back into it right now, or get, settle for right below it. Do that combo. And then if I hit this right, there you go. I've got my 3 ball. See, I stretch in here. And I think I just got enough to get this 5 ball. Just 1 rail back up. Yep. And he's got me picking my pace up, which can be good or bad. I usually shoot better fast, but there's times when I don't. I think this is one of those shots right here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah. I hit that all wrong. So just hit. I tried hitting it soft. I should just hit it. So he's got the 7 ball. Good shot. Good shape for the 8. Nice little stop shot. 9 inside. There you go. Easy peasy. So there we are. He's at 33 and I'm at 63. So, He's at 34. Okay. I did that. I'm glad I did that because that kept me in line here. So I must have missed one of his earlier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he scratched 3 ball. So there we go. 4 balls over there. So I think I go into the rail and out. Not the right way though. Not sure if I still have it or not. I think I've got the shot. No, I didn't. I went for the defense, which I wasn't supposed to touch 6, but it actually ended up helping me. So, happy accident. I like it. All right, he puts down the 4 ball. No, I put down a 4 ball. And missed that nice, easy 5 ball. But then I made it. But then I scratched. Yeah. Yeah, that happens. Okay, put the angle on it. That way you can come out to this side of the 7 ball, running straight up, just like that. Did he get to far enough? No, he got a good angle. He just didn't hit it good enough. But hey, you don't have to when you shoot that good. Yep, you cut it in there, come around 2 rails for the 9. Or 3. It's all in preference. That's a good shot, and that's the way you shoot it. My angles are just a little different than what he did, but same thing. So here are 38 to 66. He's breaking it. But it's, he pulled it back a lot better than what it was a while ago. 30 something to around 10. I can't remember. So he just had to find his footing. So there's 1 ball. I can tell you, he can see the 2 ball. He can see every bit of that thing. And I'm not sure if he's got the shot all the way down or not. But if he does, it could go straight towards that 4 ball. It could go towards the 7 ball. It just all depends on how he hits it. And Dave, the answer was you hit it too hard. A little softer, just like that. You had a good defense. So the question is, what am I going for here? I could go for the 2-4 combo. Like that. I shot all the way up. All right. So I got the 2 ball down. And I believe, I'm either looking at going into it or I'm looking at playing a defense on the 4 because I just don't think the cutting it in the side is there. So I need to be careful about shape as far as to give me what I need. So I was going, it looks like 100% for the safety. Because if I do too crazy, I don't know, maybe I'm going for a shot. I don't think so, though. No, didn't think so. So that was a defense. I think I got it. We'll see. Looks like I did from here, though. There you go, good hit. So that's the thing I've talked to him about is, give yourself time to make a decision there. You shoot good, but you're shooting fast. Like I say, fast isn't always bad. So pull it out there, and then I can either draw it back a little bit or I can go 2 rails forward. I'm hitting low, so it's obviously going to be backwards. I got a good bump there because that could have been bad real fast. And didn't need anything special there, but I put the special juice on it. Got a little too much. 6 ball had been gone for a while. Good shot on the 8. Rolled up a little high for the 9, but I've got a shot on it. And made it. There you go. So now we are close. I think I write the score on the screen again, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 74 to 41. I must have missed a 9-ball. Because I do know the final score. And it is not there. But I've hooked them. It's one thing I've really considered is, why don't I just work on just a pure safety break? Because break and run is nice, but you break and make them kick at stuff. I kind of like that better. It gives you a little higher odds back at the table to run out. See, he did a good kick to hit it. Yeah, that's it right. I was like, I think that's the 1 ball there. I'm not really sure. And then, boom, there you go. There's 75 points. That's the match. Shake hands like good friends do. And, let me go back here and turn this off. Yeah, I had to turn that off a while ago. So that was a good match between me and Dave. I enjoy playing him. He's a lot of fun. Like I say, when he catches his gear, man, he can run with you, and I enjoy that. We need better competition, not hold everybody down so we can run them over. I like the competition. That's why I really appreciate Dave. He's super fun. We cut up while we play, but not to that obnoxious level. But thank you for watching, and we'll be back next week with another one. And we just hope you enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't.